Good morning, Centerville, and welcome to the Coffee at the Continental show. We're here to get you up and on the go. So come on down and have an espresso or a simple old cup of joe and watch a Coffee at the Continental show. Good morning, Centerville. Good morning, good day, good latte. Yeah.
We're going to start the stopwatch now. Yeah, that was a good idea. Here we go. Here we go. Mode, stopwatch, start. That was a pretty lame version of
Woody the Woodpecker.
Woody the Woodpecker. Good morning, Centerville. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
It's cold.
It is freezing. And Jeffrey, why don't we tell everyone a little bit why you're so sexy today with those legs? And
Well, it's Under the Sea Day at Centerville High School.
This is part of homecoming week,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
This is the
yeah,
theme of
yeah.
homecoming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But it's under the C, the letter C for Centerville, and we're having different dress up days every day all week, and today just happens to be Under the Sea Day, so I figured I would wear my flip flops and my swim trunks.
Now you'll notice I'm wearing mine as well, but I wear socks with mine.
Yes.
That's Centerville. Is that sexy?
Because he's a smart person.
Well, you know,
and he doesn't want to freeze.
The funny thing was, as soon as you got in the van and you told me what was going on, I thought to myself, we're shooting outside today. Hey, Thursday we're going to have a guest.
Who's that?
Miss Pancake Day, Bethany Jackson, has agreed to come on our show Thursday morning.
Well, that's awesome.
That is awesome, because people might watch the show from... Actually, you know, people are watching the show. Our show, Coffee at the Continental, has had 1,508 views.
Like all together on
All together, and that's not including, and that's only since the show has been one video. Only counting since the show has been one video. Now, I did tally up both of the numbers on Morgan's 2-video show, 27. So, I mean, we could be a little under 1,508, but not by much. I could have averaged out the two, figured out. I mean, I know one of the videos got more watches than the other, and it's really hard to determine how many have actually watched the show. The second video with Morgan got more watches than the first.
Yeah.
So, but you know, and we can't really determine those statistics, but we're pretty close. So we're sitting at 1,500 watches on this morning show.
Oh yeah.
Which is not bad for 10 weeks.
Yeah,
I
not
mean,
bad at all.
that's only 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 51 shows. 52 today.
Yep.
Show 52, Monday, September 28th.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. You know, yesterday was pretty funny because I was so stressed out, and I'm trying to get all kinds of things done, and we had some buy-ins on Pancake Day videos. So, you know, they've kind of got the best of the best. Those businesses have the best of the best advertising for Pancake Day, and I wanted to make sure I got those videos out to them. So I was running around doing all kinds of stuff, and I did want to get out in the field, you know, and do some sales. And then all of a sudden, it was about 11:45, and I checked my email, and they needed help taking down the Pancake Day tents up here on the square. Now, they couldn't take them down Sunday because they were too wet still.
Yeah.
They were soaked. So I went down, came down here to the square, and helped take down the tents. Now, nobody knew who I was at all, so that just further proves the fact that I'm nobody. It's like, maybe the word will get out there. Maybe, hey, that was the guy from Coffee at the Continental.
He helped us do stuff. Oh my god, his autograph.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if I'm not busy, they can email me anytime. I'll jump right out of my chair and come down. Because, you know, and I do have, you know, I kind of have the, I don't want to say a convenience, but I don't really know what the word is. I can't think this morning, but I can't think most days. So, but you know, I'm able to do that because I don't have a boss or anything. I can just jump. I can go when I want. If I feel like doing it, I can do it for the most part. Unless I'm like I have a meeting with a client or I'm really far behind, you know, I mean, yesterday I probably just needed a break from it all.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pretty obvious. And last night, I don't know if anybody saw my Facebook status update. My horoscope yesterday said that I needed to just stop and take some time with the family. So I decided to do that, and I fell asleep on the couch at 6 o'clock. So there was my spending time with the family. And apparently it was like the most rowdy, crazy night for our children, too. They were loud and crazy and screaming and just everything. I slept through it all. I woke up at like 9:45, and the whole house was quiet.
What?
You know,
What happened?
I don't know. I was watching Nick. I think an old episode of iCarly was on. Yeah.
Joe's a big iCarly fan.
I don't know what happened. We're going to talk a little bit about the website because things have gotten pretty well. Better. Fantastic. Fabulous. Superific. Whatever.
Super fantastic.
We now, to date, have 3,269 unique IP addresses.
That means
In our stats. That means 3,200. Go ahead.
yeah. That means 3,269 different places of internet, like
Computers.
Yeah, different computers
And different
and different
connections.
connections.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, have visited our website. Now, like for
Now, for page views, get ready. 2,850. No, 28,050. 28,050. Boy, I read that one wrong.
that's a lot of views.
Yeah, 28,050 page views since the beginning. Not too bad for a little website. And a guy like me, Mr. Nobody.
Oh yeah, especially how long ago?
And my partner, Mr. Nobody. It hasn't been that long. It was the end of April or something,
Yeah.
wasn't it, that we actually got going? I still remember the time we sat down to dinner, and we all had a questionnaire, and I made a big dinner, and you and your mom came over, and me and Lindsay, and that was it, right? And Malia.
And
Somebody else was there.
Danielle.
Danielle was there. Danielle Whitmer. Yeah. And we all had to write down answers to questions about Centerville. And like we had this big brainstorming thing. These are things I actually learned in college. So I'm using my Emerson education. And you know, I maybe I need to, you know, not that anyone's going to watch the show today, but I could introduce myself a little bit. I grew up in Arizona on a golf course. My brother's a great golfer. He's a commander in the Navy and a pilot and an excellent golfer. I myself am not. Now, my dad kind of, you know, he had to deal with his partners. They had a golf course out, and my dad was like the project superintendent. And when they took over the course, it was only 9 holes, and they turned it into 18 holes. It's a PGA course. He has nothing to do with it anymore. He's retired, and he doesn't do much at all except for play in his garden, but and his sprinkler system, and his pool and whatnot. But so that's where I grew up, and I went to school on the East Coast, Emerson in Boston. I also actually my associates in sciences from Springfield Technical Community College, where I spent a lot of years avoiding the real world and avoiding that one class I needed to finish my business administration degree before I went off to Emerson and became nobody. So that's kind of a little bit of the background of me, and I moved here from Florida. I was my children, Connor and Zach, and you've all met them if you've watched the show. They live down in Florida now with their mom, and I was down there. And at the time that Lindsay actually started talking to me was online, so I met Lindsay online. A lot of people don't know that. You knew. Well, of course you knew. The whole family flipped out. I remember I came up here, my head was shaved and with all my tattoos and everything, and I had just got a lot of new ink and a lot of ink redone. So, like, almost every part of my body was shaved. Like, my arms, you know, and my ink really stood out, you know. I had a lot of lotion and stuff because a lot of it was new and redone. I had a lot of work redone down in Florida. So, I looked like this crazy skinhead or something. Like, then the family realized it's just Doug. It's just a Doug thing. Yeah.
Crikey, we spoke. It's
so-
Doug.
So, you know, I moved here on June 1st, 2008. I came to Centerville. And no looking back. And then, you know, we had the twins, and here I am. And we started the website. because I'm building them an empire. I told them in the hospital, I will build you an empire. It's a very small empire.
But it will be worth about $10.
Someday, $10. $10.
Just someday a man will walk up to you and give you a $10 bill, and you will know how it feels to be a king.
The YouTube channel is pretty hot. We've only had 425 views of the actual channel, but over 10,000 views on videos. 10,779 views. Total uploaded views. So, we're rocking out on that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's cool. I really, I'm really grateful to be able to bring something like that to Centerville, because we didn't have anything on the internet. Really, until I came around, there was nothing about us. Not much at all. Other than the great job that CRI had done with their websites and Go Centerville, there was really nothing else going on. So, very cool. I've got some corrections to make to the Big Red Football. Thank you, Kyle Oker from thepitchsportshow.com. And, don't listen to me. Just go check out thepitchsportshow.com.
Honestly, we try, but really, if you watch the show and you hear say something, and you're like, that doesn't sound right, go check out the pitch. They probably got more accurate information.
Yeah, they're right on it, man, and that's their business. So,
yeah.
And that's why we don't even, and we'll throw up some videos of games when we get out to them, and we just link right to them. Go visit the pitch.
Do it.
ThePitchSportsShow.com, all one word. ThePitchSportsShow.com. So let's make those changes here. Yes, freshman and varsity versus Keokuk. Man, I'm getting good at this.
Yeah.
Keokuk. At home this Friday, October 1st. Okay? Now, Monday, JV is away at Keokuk. So, yes, Monday, JV away at Keokuk.
I don't know if that's a real way to pronounce it, but everybody pronounces it that way.
And so, very cool. There is no Sheraton game at home on Monday. I was just lost on that. So, yeah. Anyway, thepitchsportshow.com, ladies and gentlemen, for all your Big Red schedules and the latest and greatest photography and stuff on the Big Reds.
Oh, yeah.
And quick thanks again to all of our businesses that make it possible for us to come out here and be idiots all day long, or all morning, for 15 minutes every day. Bradley Hall, Bratz Shell, Bradley Shell and Bratz Hall.
No.
Bradley Hall, Bratz Shell, Centerville Body Shop, Clark's Auto Repair, The Columns, The Computer Zone, The Continental, Curves, woohoo! Dose Web Design. Who's that guy? That's me. Exline Country Store, Go Centerville, Hawk Insurance Agency, Highway 2 Auto Sales, J&K Market. When we'll be shooting the show there tomorrow's Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be at J&K tomorrow. Junction Inn, PB Choppers, Pettit Plumbing and Heating, Ritter Enterprises, which is actually You Sold What? The Square Deal Maytag, and This, That, and Everything. Of course, a big thanks to This, That, and Everything for loaning us a camera while we are in the process of upgrading our equipment. Thank you very much.
Love you guys.
And then we will move right on to Business in the Spotlight is Tangleberries all week long. So go tangle your berry over at Tangleberries. And 104 West Jackson, that's the west side of, the south side of the square.
Yeah.
South side of the square.
Be right there.
And, they are the proud manufacturers of G-Daddy Barbecue. G-Daddy Barbecue Sauce. Maybe I could do a jingle for them. I don't know. Good morning.
Good morning.
Member in the Spotlight, every ICI member that is not a robot. Jeff, any final words in the last seconds of the show?
My safety tip of the day, stay away from robots.
Stay away from robots. Centerville, we love you, and we will see you tomorrow. Same place, same time, same idiots. Have a good one.